Hello, Retro Review here, and this is a review of the Chekhov Mego 8-inch Chekhov action figure. This is the Marty Abrams Presents Mego 1. It's number 2352 out of 10,000. 14 point of articulation. Official limited edition action figure with original detail and quality. Marty Abrams Presents Mego. So, on this pack, they show Chekhov, Mr. Spock, Captain Kirk. One thing I like finding, I know a little strange about this, currently. They did release the list for Wave 2 of these figures, which are coming out soon. But Spock and Kirk aren't in them, unless you're talking about the Mirror set. Which I find hilarious, because Spock has a goatee, and that's apparently the quality sign of being evil. And, yeah. But, which on the back it shows Chekhov, Spock, Captain Kirk. Official license, detailed, 8-inch character, authentic retro packaging. Posed figure in any action position. Original Mego toy line and quality. Limited edition, numbered for collectability. Collect them all. I'm sorry, I'm just staring at some chickens here, which are also invading my set, whatever. Mego trivia, which is, why did Chekhov try to assassinate Captain Kirk in the Mirror Universe? To move up in rank and become captain. Thing is, I don't understand about this is, technically, if I'm not wrong, I haven't seen many of the Season 3 episodes of Star Trek. I've seen a couple. If I'm not wrong, I think it would actually be Spock would be next in command, but whatever. Anyway, well, his two lines of phrasing are Captain, the Klingons, sorry, Captain, the Klingons. Yeah, as you can see from in the packaging, and from me not holding the figure, my tripod doesn't want to work right now. Anyway, yeah, as you can see from the package, I found the tricorder, a communicator, and the phaser, all casted in blue plastic. Which probably I can think of would be if you buy this when they all come mass market, meaning not just Target, they'll probably have like red or black accessories instead of blue, something like that. Then it says Retro is back for new and old fans, but play with and collect faithful reproductions of classic toys, bringing back fond memories while creating new ones. For 60 years, Marty Abrams has been an innovator in the toy business and heralded as the father of the licensed toy action figures from the 70s. Marty created the original shared universe of Mego action figures, which could interact with the same format. These Mego reproductions are authentic, classic characters and play patterns brought back true classic vision of Mego. Original Mego. That, I think, is Marty Abrams from the 70s. And this is the consultant of Doc Mego, sculptors of Sean Samson, Cynthia Woody, and Andy Koval, and the seamstress is Nicole Wilson. Mego Corp 2018, 0 to 3 sad raindrops, don't throw this away, and all that. TV favorites line. TV favorites line. I think that's why it's in blue. I don't know. Well, I'm just gonna open the bubble. I hate it when action figures open like that because I have to keep these intact. I'll throw them out anyway, so whatever. Yeah. So yeah, this is the Chekhov figure. It's articulated like the Action Jackson, where it has the knee joint, the leg joint, the wrist joint, the arm joints, the wrist joints, and the head moves, and the waist moves. These are held together with rubber bands, meaning I don't think these will be considered a forever toy, more or less. Although, I mean, granted, I have seen some Masters of the Universe figures from 1983 that still work with a rubber band, so anything's possible, I guess. Did I just break it? No. But yeah, I just don't like the one fact that you think you can break it by doing that with it. Right, really not. I'm kind of burning my legs here. So, the tricorder, come on. There's a real seal of quality here with the Starfleet insignia, with it just being a glued on piece of plastic. I think this can come off. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try right now. The phaser, which is right there. It is rubber banded in to his holster. So I'm just gonna pull the rubber band off. Drop that. And see if he can hold it better than the Action Jackson gun. That was a pain in the ass. Well, they're quite good, actually. Now he's ready to shoot up some Klingons, I guess. I have no Klingon action figures. And the communicator, does it come out of his belt? Yes, it does. Oh, crap. The Starfleet insignia fell off. Whatever, I can probably hot glue that back on. And he cannot hold the communicator, so it's probably going to stay in its holster for the rest of the time for me posing this. I don't know if there's even a problem with the original. Like, what I thought they should do with the Starfleet insignia would make it like an iron-on, because these are just cloth-closed figures. Meaning it's basically just, you can probably use an iron-on patch. Therefore, you can easily get things done. Sorry for this. Sorry for the brief moment of not being able to see anything. I'm just trying to get this back in the communicator holder. Whatever. Basically, it has a utility belt, which has the phaser holster and the thing. That's the Starfleet insignia that came off. I don't think it was originally hot glued. But I'm gonna throw this back in the packaging so I can glue that back on later. So, the heads aren't rubbery. And I think that looks roughly like the actor who played him. I think. Or it can look like a combination of between Burt Ward, if somehow Burt Ward and Thing had decided to have a baby or something. I don't know. And, really lifting his pant leg up, he looks like he has, got frostbite in his legs horribly, because his boots are just molded on. And even the skin beyond his boots. So, like, his boots end here, and it's just black up the rest of his of his leg. Meaning, I have no idea if his game gangrenous. But, what I find surprising about the Mego line of these, I think these are trying to go off of the original series, Star Trek original series molds, and sculpts and all that. What I think the original one, if I'm not wrong, was probably going against the original Star Trek TV show from Filmation from 1973, which is actually a good series. It's based off of the episodes that were unaired. But yeah. The phaser just looks, it's cast in blue plastic. And yeah. It's very basic. And if I didn't show it off, the communicator is just a chunk of blue plastic with one raised bit, one not so raised bit, so it can go back into the holster somehow. There we go. And basically it's the utility belt. And things with Mego figures, if you don't know this already, they are all the same body mold. It's just some things will probably different colors. And new head, new clothes. It's basically all there are. So they're relatively easy to produce, I guess. As I go through the back, I think you can see where they had problems with the utility belt popping out of the shirt, so they just put a hole there. I mean, I think I could probably fix this if I try hard enough. But yeah, these things are decently posable. I like these figures. I also like Star Trek the original series, so there's that too. But yeah, but this has a bit more quality control than my Action Jackson. As for the one fact, there was no plastic sprue right here. Because you saw my last video, which was on the Action Jackson. When I tried moving this arm, it didn't want to do it, and I snapped it. Because there was a bit of plastic sprue right there. Yeah. I mean, all in all, these things are good figures. Like this one, I'm doing a review on Sulu tomorrow, weather permitting. Which comes with the exact same things with the phaser, the communicator, and the tricorder. Which I forgot to check the tricorder. Which looks like the original tricorder that they used in the original series, but casted in blue plastic. So it has the two doors, and the thing that flips up, and reveals information. If I were to gripe about one thing, that'd be the Starfleet insignia. Doesn't like to stay on well. Don't know if that was a problem with the original one. If I'm not wrong, there's just an iron-on patch, which they should have done for these ones. And now it just looks like a, got a bit of discoloration, spilled some alcohol or something on his shirt, then just completely stained it. Well, this is Retro Tour Viewer, signing off.